Sell your Solana for Cardano now. I have found the best altcoin strategy I have ever seen for these two altcoins, and it's going to be my Cardano strategy and my Solana strategy for 2025. And the communities are heating up right now after Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano and one of the founding members of Ethereum, is now saying Cardano upgrade is going to make it faster than Solana. Now, this is in response to a recent poll where he said this, and this is the tweet right here. And it's a response to a post from Rick McCracken. He is deep in the Cardano ecosystem. He said, if you had two choices, build a Rust node or implement a Leos upgrade. More on that in a second. What would you do? Where Charles Hoskinson ended up replying to this. The Rust node gives no new differentiating features for users, whereas the Leos upgrade makes us faster than Solana without losing any decentralization. If you're wondering, Leos is just a blockchain-based technology. Just think of a crypto toolkit. And so this crypto toolkit is going to make Cardano faster than Solana. But what does this upgrade actually mean, and what does this mean for Cardano's price? Well, it looks like he means for Cardano to outpace Solana. And if we kind of look at what this actually means, this upgrade is going to be Cardano's biggest enhancement since the Chain hard fork. If you want to learn more about the Chain hard fork, we did a video on it about 3 weeks ago. Cardano bears about to get wrecked. Huge Chain fork update. And so that was everything you need to know there. But it's going to give us a couple upgrades as well. Tiered transaction fees should make transaction faster, and faster chain syncing here. Now, this latest jab at Solana comes as the founder continues to position Cardano as a leading contender in the so-called Ethereum killer race. But I said, what does this mean for the price? So let's look at the price. The first chart we're going to be looking at is the Cardano Bitcoin trading pair. Now, I've posted about this in the past. We are currently in the middle of a bull div, meaning a bullish diversion. Now, last time Cardano had a bull div, it matches up within the 4-year cycle. This happened in 2020. And if you look at the 4-year cycle, meaning what the cycle crypto kind of follows because of Bitcoin's halving schedule. Now, last time it happened, it was a 1,000% pump, and we're looking to set up something very similar. You can see the relative strength index moving to the upside here, whilst the price continues to lag, meaning the price should catch up to the strength of the market, meaning we typically get a pump. Last time it was a 10x. I'd be happy with half that. But the next chart gives me the best altcoin strategy I've seen all year, and this is going to be my strategy moving forward here. And let's give a big shout out to Bits of Wealth. He's earned a follow. Now, this is very, very compelling when you're looking at Solana and Cardano trading pair. And he even helped me out finding this trading pair. Nice guy. How to know from a technical perspective when to sell your Cardano for Solana. And this chart is going to give us the blueprint. For him, it's not personal, it's just business. Now, same thing goes for my prediction here. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased. I love Cardano. But folks, when we look at the chart, I'm not biased here. The chart is just that compelling. Now, this is Solana Cardano trading pair. You can see Sol USDT and ADA USDT. Now, the number you're seeing on the right is the amount of Cardano it takes to purchase one Solana token. And so right now, one Solana will net you nearly 400 ADA. Let's look at this price action in the past, and this has given us a very, very clear blueprint on how to take our profits in Cardano and Solana. Now, upon launch, Solana pumped up, where one Solana would net you about 40 Cardano, but then you end up seeing it took a pretty big move to the downside here. It went all the way down, where one Solana would only get you about 6 Cardano tokens, so 6 ADA tokens. But then from 6, it went on a tear, everybody. Then Solana just started to gain tons of value, where one Solana token would get you about 150 ADA tokens. But this chart is giving us the perfect strategy on how to trade Cardano and Solana. And then as it pumped, this was the perfect time to sell your Solana and buy as much Cardano as you could. Every Solana token would get you 150 ADA. Then you can see that trend reverse, and then you can see right here, this is the perfect time to sell your ADA and buy as much Solana as possible. So you end up trading out of Cardano about 30, 35 per unit. And then that brings us to this area right here. This is the perfect time to sell your Solana and trade it in for as much Cardano as you can. Now, folks, let me give you a little bit of a warning. Now, once we zoom in, you can see there's still a lot of movement to be had. If we were to hit the top part of this range, we're looking at pretty close to 500 ADA per Solana token. Now, this isn't to say we won't revisit the top. There's a very strong possibility we come back and test the top, but I definitely think this chart is telling us, minus a little pause right here, the charts want to pull Solana back down to the bottom of this range, and where you should be able to trade your Solana in for maybe close to, you can see right here, around 100 ADA. So I do think there's going to be a period where one Solana token is worth about 100, maybe 120 ADA tokens. But right now you can see one Solana is worth close to 400 ADA tokens. So this chart, very compelling. This goes back years. You can see it's just been following this range. Again, perfect time to sell your Cardano, perfect time to sell your Solana, repeat, sell your Cardano, and then repeat, sell your Solana. And then back down here, even though I love Cardano, I'm probably going to need to sell some Cardano and then move it back into Solana. It's very important that when you look at trading pairs, you look at more than just the dollar. That's why we're looking at Cardano in the Bitcoin trading pair, and that's why we're looking at Cardano in the Solana trading pair. This is the next level if you're trying to trade altcoins. This is the key to maintaining the maximum amount of sats or the maximum amount of these tokens if you're strong believers in these projects. And so I do think it is a perfect time to sell your Solana for Cardano. I know a lot of Solana maxis are going to be mad at me. They're going to say how wrong I am. But when I look at this chart, folks, I'm not using emotions here. I'm just using data, and the data is quite compelling. Hopefully I'll see you and your ADA bags and your Solana bags